Alright, boom. Central C and Dave just dropped a surprise 4-track EP entitled Split Decision, and the lead single off it being Sprinter, which has currently 12 million plays on Spotify, and alongside its 11 million views on YouTube. Kind of brought a little bit of life back to the drill scene. So, in today's video, we're going to be making something extremely similar to the song Sprinter, getting that kind of guitar drill feel. In fact, I'm actually going to be playing the guitar and recording it in. And by the way, no, I can't really play the guitar, so this should be pretty interesting. Drop a like in this video, man. It tells YouTube that other producers should be watching this kind of content, and if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button for new content every Wednesday and Sunday, and possibly more. I also have a second channel where I am still uploading daily. It's literally called Slippery Clips. It's all of my clips from live streaming on Twitch. So much sauce. All that in the description, man. Make sure to follow me everywhere, and let's just get into this. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to show you how to make guitar melodies using an actual VST, and then after, we're going to attempt to play the Central C Dave song called Sprinter and kind of like low-key recreate it for entertainment purposes, you know. So yeah, let's start off with actually making the guitar melody in a VST. So we are coming into Ilya Efimov nylon guitar. So we're on 139 BPM, the exact same BPM as the Dave song. And low-key, what you want to just do is, first of all, you kind of want to get a chord progression. So we're in D sharp minor scale-wise. So I might just stamp in a D sharp minor chord. And let's drop down to maybe some kind of C sharp thing. I'm honestly not a music theory guy, so if you're here for music theory, I'm probably not the person for it. Let's go A sharp then. Next thing, what I want to do, I want to copy all of these bass notes. Just like the Central C song, we kind of want to pluck these chords and not just have them all as like a stab. And also in the song, something to note, after like 3 beats in the bar, so 1, 2, 3, it like cuts off kind of the guitar, normally like chops off, and that can kind of make your guitar sound a little bit more realistic. Then eventually, after putting a few top notes in it as well, you kind of get something that sounds like this. Now, this guitar still doesn't sound amazing, and that's why your mix is kind of very important. By adding some kind of shaper to your guitar to give it a little bit of width. Next, I brought in Gullfoss. It's a dynamic EQ, just kind of helps smooth out the sounds. After that, this is probably the most important effect in the mixer chain. It's guitar rig. It's basically just a guitar amp. I normally kind of just like something that's a little bit clean. Added a slight bit of reverb. Now listen, for a VST, it's not too bad, but we're here today to see me play guitar. And let's not use this VST, let's actually grab a guitar. Couple of quick things to mention. First of all, this is a semi-acoustic guitar, but I actually don't have a jack lead to plug into my amp. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it, except I'm gonna play it into this second mic I have behind me. Quality's probably not gonna be as crisp as actually having a jack lead into my interface. Secondly, I actually can't play guitar. I have not touched the guitar in about 7 years, I'd say. This Central C song has a capo on the 6th fret. I don't have a capo. We're gonna try to work around it. By the way, this isn't even my guitar. This is my friend's guitar. Shout out to Ross. So, the song Sprinter's chord progression is A minor, some kind of B chord, then it's followed by an E minor, and then there's also that variation later on where it switches to a C and then a G. So listen, bear with me here, and let's see what we can actually do. So when I'm recording this in, I'm gonna have to probably chop it up a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit techie. Then it's obviously got that other little section. Where's it go? Okay, that sounds a little bit right. Oh my god, this sounds so bad. Bro, imagine I could just play guitar. So I can play chords. I can play chords without a capo. This is gonna sound right. Just trust me here for a second. For some reason, I can kind of hear in my head. I know there's bongos and stuff in the back of this, and for some reason, I want to get I want to record some kind of slaps to the back of the guitar. Okay, again, we gotta spice up the mix here because it's sounding a little bit. I'm not really feeling it too much. But we're throwing on guitar rig, stereo shaper, some Valhalla vintage verb with the preset of drum air. This is a nice kind of preset if you're using guitars. Also using fresh air, which is boosting the mids and the highs. And we're also slightly cutting the highs around 12k. Sounds like this. Like I was talking about the percussion, this is what I've actually cut out from it. Right, it sounds garbage now, but listen, we'll trust it later on. All right, let's start getting a bit of percussion underneath it, because like you can hear in the Central C song, there's like bongos and stuff like that in the background, so let's kind of just throw in some. I'm gonna start off by pitching up the entire thing 100 cents. I've actually just taken out a bunch of bongo sounds. For the bongos, I also have them all routed to this mixer track where I kind of have them a little bit filtered and turned down a little bit. Which is basically just that. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I don't want to be changing the velocities of some notes as well. Now, we still have that guitar percussion that we recorded in from the actual guitar. Routed it to the exact same mixer track as the bongos. Alright, it doesn't sound the best, but listen, I'm gonna keep it in here. We're really missing that low end, so let's add in the 808. Now, I'm pretty sure that this might be the exact same, or if not, it's pretty similar to the 808 that's in the song. We just kind of want to follow our notes. Do like a triple. Now, there is a B section to this beat where it kind of goes away from this kind of guitar pattern to like a more chords and a drill pattern. We're coming back into the Ilya Efimov, and I'm going to take advantage of this stamping thing. So we're going to start off with A minor because I can remember these guitar chords. So it's going to be A minor, then some kind of like B chord. Should probably put that up. And then followed by the E minor chord. We then also hear a vocal come in, so you best believe we're going into vocalized too. We then need to put in some kind of like drill hi-hat pattern, nothing too crazy, I don't believe. Instead of the rim shot for this section, we hear a little snap. And then lastly, we kind of hear like a bit of a different kind of drill 808. So we're taking the mean 808 from my drum kit. There's also some kind of like slide variation that we can probably put in here. And then after that, we'll just go back to the first section. I tried doing something a little bit different for this video. I tried getting a tiny bit creative, even though I know I can't really play guitar. It wasn't really recorded very well, but listen. If you enjoyed the video, I genuinely would appreciate it if you can drop a like for me. Also, the 2 FLPs from this video will be available on my Patreon. Link for that in the description if you're trying to use any of these sounds or see the mix in closer detail. Yeah, man, run me up on Instagram and Twitch because they're the only 2 things I care about. I'm out. Good luck, see you later. Bow.